Awesome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Day 5 of the Healthy Holiday Challenge. Today we are flying by the seat of our pants. It's not that I'm just trying to be festive. It's that my toddler is not going down for a nap. And he is currently on the other side of my dining room table in front of me. I'm not sure if he's trying to fly or he was trying to climb on the table, but I figured I would go with the Christmas tree background. And we have this lovely baby gate around the Christmas tree because the Christmas tree came down in 2020. That was the dog's fault, not the 2-year-old's. But I have a feeling with his previous track record and the fact that he just took the star from his little toddler Christmas tree and chucked it across the room about 18 times, that if he had the opportunity, that tree would be down too. So yeah, that's what I'm saying, huh? So I apologize for all of this is going to be interesting, but we're going to go with it. I've got the dog choir down here by my feet as well. So let's rock and roll. Healthy holiday challenge. Thanks for your joy in the chaos. Let me go back to share screen. So yesterday, yesterday we talked about the easiest thing you can do for your health, that being staying hydrated. I have a feeling this whole show is going to get derailed. It's fine. At least he's cute. No, continue to share. Now my computer's doing weird things. Oh, okay. No, continue to share. Okay, let's not share. We're frozen. Uh, frozen. Unfrozen. Continue. Enter. No, no. Okay. Well, we'll just let this computer I guess I'm still live streaming because I can still, the only thing that's frozen is my actual computer screen. The Zoom's not, but I wanted to continue to share, but none of my buttons are working and my mouse isn't working, but it doesn't look like I'm frozen. So we're gonna go with it. Okay. Fly by the seat of our pants Fridays. Friday. So, yesterday we talked about the easiest thing to do for your health, and that was to stay hydrated. And our action step was to drink half of your body weight in ounces of water over the next 24 hours. Oh, yeah, okay, we'll change your diaper in a minute. Welcome to my life. We're talking about potty training. We're not quite there yet because I'm mentally not there, but welcome to my world. Anyways, so yes, drink water. It's good. It's healthy. No, but staying hydrated really is one of the easiest things you can do for your health. And I don't know what's going on with the screen. I might just have to okay, I can move that. Can I stop my share? Enter, escape, completely frozen. I might have to just log off and log back on because I'm completely frozen. Continue to share. Oh, some days I just don't want things to go wrong. Like I don't want anything to be easier. I just need them to not be broken. Stop sharing Keynote. I don't care what you do. Just do something. Enter, escape, escape. Command, shift, command, escape. You already know how to like hard reset a Mac. Option command, escape. Ah, got it. Keynote. Force quit. Enter. Force quit. Ah, okay. Fabulous. So I think that did what we needed to do. Let's try it again. Let's pull up our keynote. I feel like I should tell some bad jokes here, but I think my life most days is a bad joke. Okay. Okay. That looks like it's working now. So let's go back to Zoom. Try this again. And there we go. Okay. So today, it's actually today. Fantastic Friday. Hopefully, you guys can hear me for the toys. Day 5. How do I have more energy is our question for the day. Don't have a toddler. That's the answer. The answer is don't have a toddler. It's also start your day, get a nanny. No, start your day with a smoothie. So, fun fact, there's lots of noise going on in the background. Hopefully, you can't hear it, but starting your day with a smoothie because 1/3 of your energy every single day goes to digestion. So, if we can start your day with a smoothie, that's going to be pre-broken down. So, it's easier for your body to break down and digest. You may have heard of breakfast as break fast. Well, it's totally true. You want to break the fast and ease into digestion. Some people are like, well, I don't like cold smoothies. Totally understand. Especially on nasty rainy days like this. I'm not a fan either. You know what? Just come up here. You can just be part of the fun. It's fine. Hunter will tell us. Hunter likes to start his day with a smoothie as well. So, what we like to do is smoothie bowls. So I'll get some like chocolate protein powder is a really good one. Kind of like the one that you see on your right side. Let's not break that ornament. We have to put a picture in this ornament. But we don't want to break that. Yes, smoothie bowl. So chocolate protein powder, a little bit of almond butter, a little bit of almond milk, and then top it with bananas or blueberries is one of our favorite smoothie bowls. Do not hit any buttons. Don't touch any buttons. Got it. We also really like to do strawberry banana with vanilla protein powder when it's a little bit warmer outside. That works out really well too. So those are two of our faves. If you want a little caffeine. In there you could do like a banana peanut butter smoothie with some coffee. And that's a really good one too. Don't pick your nose. We wonder why I have like some nasal stuff going on. It's because I have a toddler that picks his nose and then he likes to touch me. Let's get our fingers out of our nose. There's bugs in your nose. Let's not do that. Yes, so start your day with a smoothie. Survive toddlerhood. It's fine. Also, in order to have more energy, we need to work our way backwards. So we need to make sure that we're resting. We need to rest in order to restore our bodies, repair, and revitalize our bodies. So aim for 7 to 9 hours. I would say to aim for 8 hours of sleep every single night. And again, making sure that that's hours, not just in bed, but hours asleep. So if you're dealing with waking up in the middle of the night, to pick your nose, no, that's not it, to go to the bathroom or something like that. So yes, that's an issue, but naturally at night, your body should produce an antidiuretic hormone where you don't have to wake up in the middle of the night. So when that happens, that tells us that there's something deeper going on because you're not producing that antidiuretic hormone. That tells us that our body is most likely stuck in a chronic fight or flight state. We talked about that on day one, being in a chronic fight or flight state where your body's primary focus is to produce cortisol and everything takes a back burner to that. So, yeah, if you're having issues like that, I can't recommend a thyroid adrenal hormone and hair tissue mineral analysis enough to figure out exactly what's going on to get to that underlying root cause of why you're waking up at night. So, some tips that I have for sleep are making sure that you go to bed within 30 minutes of the same time every single night. Yes, even on weekends, in order just to get your body used to that. So your body knows that, okay, it's, 8 o'clock, it's time to start winding down. And, okay, at 5 a.m., I'm going to start, waking up and amping up, or 6 a.m., or whatever it may be. But what I like to do, ideally, going 10 to 6 for 8 hours is great if you can be in bed by 10 and up by 6, and that's easier said than done for most people, but that's a great time. That's what I personally aim for. It ends up being a little closer to 11 to 7, to be completely honest with you. But, oh, I'm just gonna put it. Yeah, but what we want to do is again just get our body used to that pattern and create that natural diurnal rhythm of going to bed at the same time and getting up at the same time. I like to use a 3-2-1 sleep method. So 3 hours before bed, stop eating. The more hours before midnight, the better. There's a natural cortisol spike that happens about 10 p.m. and about 2 a.m. and about 5 or 6 a.m. So we want to be in bed asleep for those first two cortisol spikes and then wake up with that second or that with that third cortisol spike to get in that body's natural diurnal rhythm. So again, now that it's like, middle, it's not even winter. I think it's technically still fall. I feel like it's like been the longest winter that ever wintered, but it's still technically fall. We want to, it's getting darker earlier, take advantage of that as much as possible, time change and all of that. So, yeah, 3 hours before bed, stop eating. So if your bedtime is 6, ideally, be done by eating by 7 p.m. because again, one third of your energy. Oh, yes, your microphone. You should totally sing for us. One third of your energy every single day goes to digestion, and it'll keep your body awake if it's still trying to digest. And you can track this if you've got any type of sleep tracker or a ring, anything like that. Yeah, your Apple Watch will. I don't love to wear an Apple Watch to bed, EMFs, all things, even though I do wear an Apple Watch, but it is on Bluetooth. But you're making this pretty much possible. Sorry, everyone. Life. This is why he's normally in bed because mommy can't take it. Mommy's losing it. I don't even think I have it to lose. I think it's a long gone. I don't even have anything to lose anymore. That's no problem. Um, Anyways, I forget completely what I was saying. Sleep, you should do it, especially if you have a toddler. You're gonna need all the sleep that you can get. To rest and oh yes, so 3 hours before bed, stop eating because your energy goes to digestion. And then 2 hours before bed, block blue light. So try and make sure the TV's off. Um, phones, cell phones, that's my big one. You make sure you're reading a physical book with like lower lights, not those like high halogen, really bright white lights. Those amber lights are better for you, especially at night to let our bodies know that it's time to rest. Oh my gosh, my child's driving at the wall. Buddy, please stop. Can you go play? Let's go play. Thank you for playing. Thank you so much. I so appreciate it. Um, um, yes, go play. Go. Thank you so much. I so okay. Where were we? 2 hours before bed, try and block blue lights, and then 1 hour before bed, try and avoid drinking a lot of liquid so you don't have to wake up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom. And I'll be completely honest, kind of where I am at life because I, need some time to catch up and do all of the things on social media and work and all of that. For me right now, it's 2 hours before bed, trying to avoid liquids other than like, getting vitamins down or whatever it may be, and a little bit just to make sure that I've got a little bit of, but try and make sure that you get in half those ounces of body weight by, 2 hours before bed of your water intake. And then 1 hour before bed, block blue light, but at least 1 hour before bed. So sometimes those can change again, depending on where you are in life. What is going on now? Okay, there we go. So also eliminate toxicities and replace deficiencies in order to have more energy. So again, we talked about stress and everything takes a back burner to stress. Stress. Did I mention stress? Did I mention stress as I'm getting through in a plastic microphone? I don't know if I mentioned that. Um, so everything takes a back burner to stress. So that stress being internal stress or external stress, our body just sees it as stress. So what I want to do is eliminate those toxicities, replace those deficiencies to get my body back to a state of equilibrium where it can and where it will heal itself, but also to have less stress on my body for more energy. Minerals specifically are our spark plugs of life. They give us energy as well as buffer stress. So it's really important to have those balanced, not just have them, but have them balanced. Also, if you want to, and we talked a little bit about this, but if you want to know more about the underlying root cause to finally get your health and body back, this is actually for those who have tried everything. Um, again, that was my story. I've tried every diet, doctor, workout, specials, all the things, and I couldn't get answers. It wasn't until I got to the underlying root cause that I was able to finally get my health and body back after trying everything. So we do this through my vitality method. So V vital nutrition, I intentional movement, T toxin removal, A aligned rest, L loving relationships, I inner peace, T targeted solutions, and Y your purpose because that is so much of us. And hope deferred makes the heart sick. So check out my website, www.briasharian.com for more of that. So our action step for tonight is to get 8 hours of sleep. So yeah, make that your goal tonight. See how you do. Keep us posted, and we can talk about ways to tweak it if you're struggling with that or whatever it may be. And I know some people are like, "Oh, I'm naturally a night owl." So yes, you might have changed yourself into a night owl. I know I said that for years, but again, trying to make myself, I get that second wind right at 10:30. I do. But what I've learned is if I go to bed earlier, then I get that awake time and I'm more productive in my mornings. And I've had to work my way backwards. 15 minutes, like let's say I go to bed at midnight normally, which I did for years. I would work my way backwards from midnight to 11:45 and get up at 7:45, and then 11:30 and get up at 7:30, and then 11:15 and 7:15, and just work my way backwards to that ideal bedtime. 15 minutes going to bed earlier, 15 minutes waking up earlier. My body did naturally get used to it, but if you're naturally a night owl, if you went out if we threw you out in the woods for 2 weeks, your body would naturally reset. It's just all the artificial light, the stimulants, the blue light that we talked about that has made us night owls. Again, I'm speaking to myself. So don't knock it until you try it. Let's aim for 8 hours of sleep. Again, the more hours before midnight, the better. Same thing with any type of intermittent fasting that you're doing so your body can rest. So pop it in the Facebook group. Let me know how you did. And I just want to thank you guys. For being here. And there's a little bit more, one more free gift from me to you. If you head over, we're gonna go live over on Monday in Zoom in here, same time, same place. So it's gonna be a question and answer day, one more gift from me. So any questions that you may have, I'm totally here to answer any questions. And I'd love just to hear your feedbacks and your takeaways and what you guys have got out of this challenge and how things are going and all of that stuff. So that's there for you guys as well. And head on over to that Facebook group. That's where you'll get that clean copycat cookbook. That's my restaurant faves made healthy. And that's over at my website, www.briasharon.com. That's there for you, or just join the Facebook group and pop in your email and I will send it out to you. And another thing, what the Bible says about health. God said, "Behold, I have given you every plant yielding seed that is on the face of all of the earth, and every tree with seed in its fruit. You shall have them for food." So I like to remember that when I'm like, oh, what should I eat? Oh, wait, what God gave us. So, 1 Corinthians 6:19 through 20. Do you not know that your body is a temple of the Holy Spirit within you, from whom you have from God? You are not your own, for you are bought with a price. So glorify God with your body. And then 1 Corinthians, I think that says 10, there's something in the way, 31. So whether you eat or drink or whatever you do, do it all for the glory of God. So set up your 2026 for success. Set up a free strategy session call with me, and you can head on over to group right there. Or if you head to my Calendly link or just anywhere on my website, you can find me, social media, whatever. Just shoot me a message, or again, you can find it any of those places. Let's jump on the phone. Let's set you up for success in 2026. So thank you guys so much for joining me. So sorry for all of the chaos today. I'm gonna try and get this little guy down for bed. Nap. Again, rest, restore, all of the things. But I will see you guys live on Monday where we will answer questions and yeah, just here to support you best. So I will see you guys on Monday. Have a wonderful weekend and happy holidays. Happy Friday. Bye, y'all.